able to see this in reality by naked eye. You need a microscope. So that's microscopic picture showing the nephron and where it's located in the kidney. We found that this is a capsule, this is a cortex, and this is the medulla. Okay, and this white thing is the nephron, and this nephron is a kidney cell. It's formed of two structures, formed of the head called renal corpuscle, and from the head you're gonna find a bunch of stuff. I call them tail, called renal tubules. So head and all this, the tail. So renal corpuscle and renal tubule. Let's look at the corpuscle. The corpuscle is formed of two things. Formed of bunch of capillaries, all these things, called glomerulus, and surrounded by a capsule called glomerular capsule or Bowman's capsule, this thing. Okay, so you have the capsule and inside you have the glomerulus. You see this? Okay, the glomerulus and the capsule, from which we're gonna start the renal tubule. So this is the beginning of the renal tubule, which will be demonstrated here. Proximal convoluted tubule. So the proximal convoluted tubule is the tubule that is connected to the glomerulus. Okay, as you see here. Okay, so if for example, if in the exam I label one of those ones, you want to know which is which. They look similar. Yes, they look. Okay, two of them are looped like this. The one that's connected to the glomerulus is the proximal. Okay, so, and the others, of course, the other one will be the distal. So from the proximal, you go down. This is the loop of Henle. Loop of Henle, and it goes to the medulla. Then the loop of Henle goes all the way down, descending arm, then ascends back to make the distal convoluted tubule. So that's going to be the distal convoluted tubule. Okay, and it joins again to the collecting duct. This is collecting duct, and as you see, one collecting duct for more than one nephron. So that's this nephron to this collecting duct, and this nephron as well to this collecting duct. Okay, don't forget that you have this is glomerulus, which is capillaries. Okay, gets its blood from the afferent arteriole, which is this one. The afferent arteriole is a branch from the cortical artery. This is a cortical artery right there, and this is the arcuate artery, and this is the arcuate vein. Okay, so that's going to be the afferent arteriole. The same thing, afferent arteriole here, and the arteriole that is leaving is called efferent. So in that case, that's going to be the efferent, for example. Okay, and it's going to end. The efferent will submit later on its blood to the vein. Will submit its blood to the vein. Okay, so that is about the nephron. So again, don't forget the nephron, renal corpuscle. Okay, with glomerulus inside, and glomerular capsule. Then renal tubules, proximal convoluted tubules, lobe of Henle, distal convoluted tubules, and collecting duct, afferent arteriole, and for example, this one will be the efferent arteriole. Okay.